ShapeMeasure's smart tool and robotic cutter let contractors measure once and cut never. As much as we'd all like to believe that our houses are built with perfectly square angles and other highly regular measurements, that's rarely the case, which makes remodeling complex and tedious. ShapeMeasure hopes to alleviate that pain with a device that automatically measures a space in a robotic mill that cuts the required lumber precisely to size, shortening and easing the process by huge amounts. Founder Ben Blumer, who was exposed to the art of building and repair early by his father, a general contractor, had a brainwave that became the company during some renovations of his own. I was shocked to see our flooring installer, who had 10 years of experience, and was excellent at what he did, take over an hour to install a single stair, Blumer said. I started thinking, a little bit of technology could go a long way here. Finding himself at the time free to work on such a project, he recruited a general contractor and industrial designer friend and applied to Hacks, which soon shipped them off to Shenzhen to pursue their idea. The main issue is stairs. They're tricky and especially in older homes can be pretty off-kilter. So although each stair is about 35 inches wide, it might be 35 and 3/64 inches, while the next one could be 34 and 61/64. Likewise, the angles might be ever so slightly off 90 degrees or whatever they theoretically should be. Painstakingly measuring every single stair and manually cutting wood to those many slightly different dimensions is extremely time-consuming. The tool ShapeMeasure built makes it literally a push-button affair. The device they settled on is essentially a super-precise LiDAR that measures around itself in wide arc, and the exact details of which comprise part of the company's secret sauce. This gives the precise dimensions and attachment angles of the area around it, in the first intended use case a stair. It looks a bit like a giant dustbuster. Obviously his shirt contradicts my headline, but if you think about the cutting as an automated process rather than something a person has to do, mine makes sense. We were working with Noel Joyce, Hacks' lead industrial designer. We wanted a product that looked and felt like a tool. We figured, if you're trying to convince contractors to try something new, it should feel familiar, Blumer said. We spent hundreds of hours sourcing parts and re-engineering our scanning mechanism so that it could fit into Noel's beautiful form factor. Turns out, contractors don't care what it looks like. They like the design, but were way more excited for the functionality. Once the shapes are scanned in and checked, that information can be beamed off to ShapeMeasure's other device, a robotic lumber sizing system that cuts wood into TH. For more on this story, visit the news article link.